Hey everybody, this is LA. I just wanted to come back and say hi. I've been a while. I've been away for a while. Not too long actually. What was it? The last video I posted was in March, commemorating National Reading Month. And I had posted at that time my personal struggle with finishing nonfiction books from beginning to end. So after that time, I kind of made a silent challenge with myself that I was going to pick up the books that I had started and not finished, and I was going to start completing them one by one. So now we are at the end of May, and I'm still working on one book. Well, at the time I was reading a Charles Stanley book, Courageous Faith. I did finish that book. I feel like I know Pastor Charles Stanley, even better than I already felt that I knew him from his weekly preachments, and also by way of listening to him on the app In Touch Ministries. But good book. Anyway, so I decided to pick up this book here, Fervent, by Priscilla Shirer. She is a gifted speaker, actress as well, daughter of, I don't know if he's world renowned, but very popular minister, Tony Evans. And she's his daughter, and she wrote this book, and it's actually based on the movie War Room, which was her first movie, her first acting, I believe she stated. But this book is written in 10 sections. I probably bought it about a year and a half ago. I did start reading it, and honestly, I'm not really sure. I think I read maybe like the first chapter, which is called Opening in Prayer. And the next sections of the book, she's kind of going through areas of your life that Satan attacks, and how you can be strategic in praying for these areas in your life with prayer. And it's very good. I mean, it's like I said, it's in 10 sections. And let's see. Now we've got your passion, your focus, your identity, your family, your past, your fears, your purity, your pressures, your hurts, your relationships. I know I have read your family, which is strategy 4, your passion, your past, your pressures. I read that recently. So it sounds like I got about 4 or 5 more of these sections to go, strategies. So still working on this. I definitely recommend, if you are a person who, first of all, that loves to read, and you also like to read things that are nourishing to your soul and can improve, bring you closer to God, which is what our prayer life does, I would certainly suggest that you pick this book up. So I will be back soon to let you know how this is going. Want you guys to be my accountability partners. Finish this book. I mean, it's no pressure. You know, who says I have to finish the book by a certain amount of time? It's just something that, I want to do, because I don't want to keep having these books around and not finishing them ever. There's another book somewhere back there in my bedroom. I mean, it's plenty of them that I have not finished reading, but the great thing about nonfiction books is because they speak to certain specific things, that come up in life. So even when you finish reading them, you can always go back to them. That's the beauty of these types of books. Whenever you just need to, need a reminder, need a refresher, you can always go back to your nonfiction book, which is why I buy more nonfiction books now than I do fiction. I've kind of started using my library card for my fiction books, and sometimes I feel like, is that not a good thing to do? Because I do have a desire to support authors, I have a desire to be a supporter of, those also in my industry of writing. I write fiction books. So just like I want people to purchase my books, I want to purchase their books, but it can get to be quite an expensive passion, when you're buying, and you're not, necessarily reading. So I do try to buy books on sale, use my, Barnes & Noble, 25% off, because I like hardcover books. This is a soft cover, but it was what they had available when I saw this book at CVS. It was produced by a company, Choice Books was actually in the CVS. They would get me every time because they'd be sitting there by the pharmacy when I go in to pick up prescriptions from my husband. Then I'd be browsing, looking at books, and that's actually how I got at least 3 or 4 of the books that I'm still trying to finish reading. But so be my accountability partner, subscribe to the blog, invite others to do so, and I'll be back to let you know how I do. Thanks. Bye-bye.